Hey everyone, I'm Mouse Gamer, and welcome back to Ys VIII, Lacrimosa of Donna. We're here on the pirate ship, and I am gonna have to figure out where exactly I need to go. Where did all the skeletons go? The door's shut tight by a mysterious power. The door isn't opening. Let's search other locations. Are we really going to stick our heads in there? Yes. Nothing new in there. Do look up here. Now let's check the other side. Because this is a dungeon. What do you expect's gonna happen? The inside is bigger than I expected. Plus, there's a huge, suspicious presence here. Kiddo, why are you so happy? Seriously? Now I really am trapped. What's this? What's this? We can't go back to the deck now. Oh my. Looks like we have to make our own path. You're right. There might be some clues. Let's keep an eye out and proceed. Hello. Zackle?
That just feels weird.
Zackle. He's probably gonna get back up.
A treasure chest. That just feels weird.
What was that? Oh yeah, they do get back up. You stay put.
Odd.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just going to run. There we go.
That just feels weird.
Keep saying that. That's not going to change the fact that we're fighting skeletons. Ooh! And what are that thing is? Come on. You behave. Voyage journal number 2. Yes, there's an old note in the treasure chest. Could this be... Looks like it's the continuation of Captain Reed's log. What is it? What does it say? Before I reach the isle, I'm going to write down a truth. Villages in the archipelago had been burned down, and not only men but women and children were also victims. The public think that I, Captain Reed, am the mastermind behind the incidents. But that isn't the truth. The crew members of the Eleftheria, including myself, were mostly victims of the slave trade. The government authorities most have not appreciated how we banded together to raise the flag of emancipation to free slaves. The civilians of the archipelago accepted us and sometimes called us the Pirates of Justice. The people were so nice. The people who burned those islands were none other than the Greek Marines. Later I heard that they did so in order to draw us out so they could cleanse the Greek Sea, the Gita Sea. Obeying the rules of a tainted justice was humiliating. It would have been 100 times better to bathe in horse manure. But I can't cause any more trouble for the civilians of the archipelago. After thinking it through, I decided to appear at the Marine HQ. The log ends there for now. Is what's written on here the truth? Freeing the slaves was their objective, and Reed himself was a slave. I see. So that's what happened. What do you mean, Sahad? The name of this ship was Eleutheria. It means freedom in the Grecian language. I always wondered why the infamous Captain Reed's ship had such an unsuited name. I've heard that there was a time when Greek prospered through human trafficking. Maybe he named the ship to reflect the feelings he had. According to this log, he turned himself in, thinking about the civilians' welfare. He seems like a pretty great man. Oh man. Hey, excuse me. The word presence disappeared. Can we proceed? Apparently.
A treasure chest. That was lucky.
But you never know what's going to try and stop you. Out of the way.
That just feels weird.
Yeah, you don't like fighting skeletons, do you? Come on.
Don't draw their attention.
There's no way.
Well, of course there's no end. They keep standing back up. If they don't stand up, it might be a problem.
I found a treasure.
Ooh, what do we have here? There's an old sheet of paper inside the treasure chest. We already know this. Huh? This is... It looks like it's the continuation of the captain's log. I want to see the rest. What happened to Reed? Hold on. Let's see. I've been captured and an unfamiliar bearded pig came to visit me. I never knew the Marine had a pet pig, but it's an elite pig known as the Colonel. It smelled so suspicious, and it repeatedly said it wants to negotiate using human words. It told me to investigate an island that no one has been able to approach. Yes, the infamous Isle. In exchange for investigating the island and returning alive, it would graciously release my entire crew from incarceration. I'm good at telling whether a person is telling the truth or not, but by looking at their face. I don't think that ugly-faced freaking pig would keep its promise, but if I refused the offer, it said that my crew would be hanged immediately. Just as I thought. This world is crazy. I want to stay human. I wished that and became the pig slave. And that's how I got to the island. Ooh. Captain Reed did come to the island. Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, Reed has a pretty dirty mouth. You're going to point that out? It's true, but you can feel his pain and his feelings toward his allies. He was falsely accused of being a criminal and was then used as a sacrificial pawn. Even though this happened in the past, Greek Marines should not be seen as humans. Poor Reed. If this goes public, it may cause a bit of a problem. If I remember correctly, the Greek Marines... Oh, they're an organization with traditions and order. They are known as the Honor of Greek. Shadows usually lurk below honor. That was a fast find. For now, we should go forward. Yeah, we came this far, so let's get desperate. If you say so. Going this way.
Leave it to
Leave
me.
it to me.
Hello.
I found a treasure.
Recipe, pirate's dish. Big guy, you can stay put. Alright, going down. Great. I get the ability to breathe underwater here.
My turn now.
I don't think so. Ow, ow, ow. Easy. Hard fiber. Don't need you in my face.
I got even stronger.
Treasure chest.
Alright. Nothing to fear. Gotta keep looking. Queen tomato seed. What do we have here? Iron knuckle. And through here we have more stuff to examine. I was hoping for a boss fight. Because all I'm doing is reading. And more reading. And more reading.
How lucky.
Okay. Go away.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Oh, more journal reading. Oh. Oh well. The old sheet of paper and a treasure chest. Gotcha. This is Reed's logbook. Let's read it right away. I escaped the monster with the giant tentacles and landed on the island to start my investigation. This time, the sailors of the Eleutheria are, unfortunately, rascals who are worse than horse manure. The crew the Marines gave me are all criminals, and none of them are inexperienced. Obviously, an experienced sailor wouldn't agree to investigate the Isle, but that doesn't change this mad situation. One of those dumbasses tried to take the ship and flee from me, but I kicked him off into the ocean. There are way too many rebels, as well as beasts that I have never seen before on this island. The investigation is proceeding somewhat, but my body isn't doing well. I am tired and feeling fever-like symptoms. It's not like me, but this time I really am in a tough situation. I'm going to take a rest after I finish writing this. Looks like it ends here. Monster with tentacles? Is he talking about the Kraken? He must be really good since his ship wasn't wrecked. But from reading this, he must have suffered a great deal. Yeah. Looks like he got sick. But I wonder what happened to him. We're about to find out. In the next room. The door opened. Hey, doll. Let's keep going. Mr. Scaredy Pants is no longer scared.
That just feels weird.
Come on, stop it. Energy Stone. Pirate Memo 6. The captain gave me the order. I am to investigate the island. Ironically, investigating has kept me alive. But can we really get off the island alive? I don't know, but I've decided to follow the captain. I decided to believe that there's a chance. Oh. Good. And time for a fight.
Huh? This is...
Hey, it looks like we're back on the deck. What is going on?
Well, what do you expect? A specter's at work. And a very nasty looking one at that. Pirates? Anima?
What is this thing?
Is it a type of ghost? Let's be careful, everyone. It's different than the previous enemies.
Its arms. Could it be?
Looks a little spider-like. Doesn't like my attacks. Ow. Now, where did you run off Ow. Using what you're weak against, so... They shouldn't be a big deal. Gotcha. Level 49. 48. 46. Fuel stone. And something interesting. What is this? the final page? I was hoping for something better. There's an old sheet of paper in the treasure chest. This is Reed's logbook too? Let's read it. Alright. My health keeps getting worse, and it seems I caught a rare disease. Apparently it's a type of fever that's exclusive to this island. From what I've heard, my family has escaped and are hiding on a small island in the Gaeta Sea. But my mates, the real crew of the Eleutheria, are still waiting for my return. For all I know, my family might have already been executed by now. But as long as there's even a slim possibility, I'm going to find them. Also, there are some weirdos on this island who have come to admire me. I want to get off this island alive with these guys so I can stop here. I'm just a good-for-nothing idiot. But I don't know when to give up. Not even if this body withers away. Is that how it ends? In the middle of the page, the handwriting becomes scribbled. The sentences in there. Looks like the log ends here. Hold on a sec, Adol. Isn't there another page? You don't notice is the other sheet of paper that was stuck to the log. Okay. Huh? Hey. This is a sea chart of the area surrounding the isle. Why, thank you, Captain Reed. Why does he have that?
This item is useless to me now, so why don't you guys put it to good use?
Ah, a ghost!
That is a ghost.
Wait, that arm. Could you be?
It's Hook. What do you think?
Yes.
No, it's Reed.
I was once the man you know as Captain Reed. I'm just an idiot pirate who was used by the Marines and died pitifully.
Aww.
You're the... You died? So you mean...
Haven't you read the log? At least you know some of my situation, right?
Yeah.
Suffered from a little fever. Carried many resentments. Due to my regrets, my soul lost its ego and now it's wandering this world. Along with this ship, the Eleutheria.
Can this really be happening?
Looks like it.
But you guys gave me a tough life lesson, so I was able to get hold of myself. I'm showing you my gratitude.
It was nothing. You're such a humble guy. But you look very promising. Tough situations await you ahead. That sea chart is something that I made for myself when I was trying to get out of here. It might come in handy. You're right. Information about the shore, reefs, and tides. Is this the routes for the excursion? Is that true? Yeah, there's other detailed information written on here. Looks like a well-written sea chart. Oh, you must be a man who understands the sea. Hey, you. Are you talking about me? That hair color, are you from Greet? Oh, yeah, that's right. I see. Well, don't worry about it. Alright, I'll take you guys back to the shore you were at. This will be the final departure for the Eleutheria. Well, I'll have to come back here later to get the rest of the treasure. After I get the proper equipment, so... Won't be the last time I board the ship. Hopefully. Is he gonna pass on?
Looks like it's time.
Looks like he is.
Captain Reed, is it time to say goodbye?
Unfortunately, it is. Hey, fisherman.
What do you want?
Don't let your guard down just because you have that map. You better do your best so that we don't reunite in the underworld.
You're right. Whatever you say.
At all, was it? I think you've already noticed, but there are odd beasts and ruins here. And some irrational things might be hidden on this island.
Yeah, I've already found quite a few.
I wasn't able to uncover them, but I have a feeling that you may be able to accomplish that. Plus, you seem to have some interesting allies with you, too.
Why, thank you.
Huh?
Yes, he's talking about you.
Pardon?
Thank you for everything.
Ha! The same goes for you. It was brief, but thanks for everything. We're from different times, but we're like comrades who both tried to escape this island.
From 3 different time periods.
Well, endure the hardship, and, try to survive.
Will do.
Farewell.
Well then. He's gone. Look at the Eleutheria's gone too. And it's sinking. I didn't get all the treasure off of it though. Reed, I wish he stayed longer. Yes, he seemed a bit gruff, but he had a charm about him. I felt like he was picking on me a lot. He must have liked you. This feels weird. I grew up hearing that Reed was an evil guy. But the map that Reed gave us is very helpful. I think we have taken a giant leap toward getting off the island. Yeah, let's go back to the village and tell everyone. I'll leave it here for now, and we'll go back to the village in the next video. So until then, see you guys.